Hi there, students. A referendum or a plebiscite. Okay, let's define a referendum. A referendum is a vote where all the people in the country get to give their opinion and decide about an important or political social question. So the referendum in the UK about leaving the European Union has had very far-reaching effects. Okay, so is it more democratic to hold a referendum than let the government decide? Okay, notice the verb to hold a referendum, to hold a plebiscite. So I wanted to look at the difference between referendum and plebiscite. I think the major difference is that a plebiscite has very negative connotations. A plebiscite has the idea of holding a free vote in a society where there is no freedom, where it is unthinkable to vote against it. So, for example, Hitler and Mussolini in the 1930s and 1940s used plebiscites to get approval for their actions. So a plebiscite is a vote where it's not conceivable to vote against it, and therefore a plebiscite is really has the idea of something that is manipulation of the masses, whereas a referendum takes place in a democratic country where both sides have a chance of winning. In a plebiscite, normally the chances of one side winning are almost certain, and the other side winning are almost non-existent. Okay, so notice there's a difference in nuance between the two. The plebiscite is not democratic. But if you hold this a vote about an important political or social question in a democratic country, then you could use both the words referendum and plebiscite, although plebiscite does have slightly negative connotations, negative nuances. Notice most people are not going to know this difference about the negative connotations of the word plebiscite. Okay, so a referendum, a vote of for or against measures by a direct popular vote. The people get to vote to decide. So I think maybe referendums are probably a fairer way of deciding things. Yeah, it shows that the government are not imposing their powers on people. So a referendum, a public vote, a poll, a ballot, a popular vote, or also a plebiscite. Let's see, there have been various referendums in the UK. I think the first vote about EU membership was in 1975. There was a referendum about Scottish devolution in, I think, 97 or something like that. Notice you can also have a referendum in a local administrative area about what the people think in that area. Okay, so a referendum, a direct popular vote on a proposed law or constitutional amendment. Notice you could use this word referendum metaphorically. My teacher sees my passing the exam or not as a referendum on his performance as a teacher. Okay, he thinks it's like the public vote that decides whether he's done a good job or not. Okay, so you could say take something as a referendum, yeah, take it as a popular vote, people vote for or against. Yeah, if you're enterprising, you're going to be able to use referendum in a in a metaphor. Okay. Formality. Referendum. I think I would give it a 6 in formality. Use it anywhere. A plebiscite, I think 7, 7.5 in formality. Use it in semi-formal and formal writing only. Okay, as to origin, the word referendum comes from Latin. Referendum, something which ought to be announced, from refero, I announce. And then we have this word plebiscite, which comes from the Latin words plebs, plebis, the common people, so the opinion of the common people. Okay, so that's the difference. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Plebiscite, referendum.